Me, Garmanza92, and we are back today with another MotoGP 23 video. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button and leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and my content if you haven't subscribed already. And if you do subscribe, thank you so much for subscribing and supporting me, my channel and my videos. And don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss any of them as they drop onto YouTube. So yes, here we go then. We are currently top of our championship. We completed all of our questions and answers there from the other riders in the last video. So in this video we head straight to Austin, Texas for the Grand Prix of the Americas, our last race. Oh hello, we've got an extra challenge, not seen that before. So yeah, this is our last race where we've got to finish in front of Ayumu Sasaki, and we've got an extra challenge of beating Ivan Ortola. So let's head straight in. Then we got our practice sessions first. Looks like the second practice session is going to be, the race is going to be wet. We've got a wet race. That's not great. Hopefully we can get a decent qualifying, but we struggled in practice and qualifying in the last Grand Prix, but we're okay in the race. Hopefully we don't have the same issues through qualifying in this race, but yeah, these qualifying sessions, but this race could be difficult with the fact that it's a wet race. Still, with that being said, we can still try and get out onto track around these practice sessions. Obviously we head into practice 1 first and try and get some decent times under our belt really, with a bit of luck, hoping that we do have a little bit of pace around here. I normally quite like this track, but then we said that about the last one, so that didn't go to plan, did it? But regardless of that, here we are. We are here. Bike set up. I'm going to go for a medium and a hard, or I might go for a medium and a soft. Now I'm going to go medium and hard and just get as many laps under our belt as possible through this practice 1 session. We're going to turn all of those down, so we don't want them. Yeah. So here we are then. Extra race, extra challenge there is to beat Ivan Ortola. And obviously we've got to get in front of Ayumu Sasaki by the end of this race. I think we are in front of him in the standings anyway. We are top of the standings with that very aggressive Argentinian Grand Prix that we had. So let's get out to track and see how we get on through the practice sessions. I will drop back in with everybody once practice is out of the way and we are heading into qualifying. Okay, so FP3, not too bad. Managed to get the fastest lap time in FP3, only just. Seems like we've got just about something in the colder conditions. That was with a medium front as well, not a soft front, because I wanted to keep at least 2 softs for the qualifying sessions. So top lap is Diego Moreira with a 2:17.6. Our quickest 2:17.9. So only 0.3 of a second behind, but we have made it straight through to Q2. So a little bit of a better qualifying session than previous in the Argentinian Grand Prix. So obviously something we've got round here works. So we are joined by our teammate Xavi Artigas, Stefano Nepa, Colino Vieira, I believe that is, Felipe Farloin and Kaito Toba join us from Q1 into Q2. Both Ivan Ortola and Ayumu Sasaki are in this session, so ideally we need to qualify in front of them. So, as I said, we've got 2 spare sets of soft tyres. We are running we are running 113. Hoping to get a best sort of lap that we can do around here. We're looking for a 117. We can't actually look. So 117.9 are our quickest lap times. You can see them both there. We are looking for similar or quicker if we can manage it. So let's jump straight out to track and get underway. We've got 14 minutes of this session, so we should decently get 2 sets of softs in. Hopefully we can do a 117.6 or better, but we shall see. Right, so as we approach the final corner here, get a good run out of that corner. One thing, you have to be very, very careful of your acceleration around this track, especially coming out of the slower corners. We've gone wide into turn 1. That isn't good. Like that. Very careful through here as well. You can lose that rear end through here. As the tyre wear starts to come down, you have to be very careful around there. So I think that is going to be a massive factor for the race. So careful in the acceleration through here. It's very easy to drop off the other side of that curb. Here at the AI there, they can just get so much more power out of the straights than we can without wheeling the bike. This isn't going to be my best lap, I don't think. Probably looking at about a 2:18, which I don't think is going to be enough. You almost use Riccardo Rossi to break us there. Take it out wide. Try and get as close to that curve as possible. And the same with this one. Another place you can wheelie it there. Drag it out wide. Try and get maximum speed out of that corner. Okay, across the line, 2:18.2. Not a bad lap, but probably not enough to get us on front row, I wouldn't have said. So we go again here. Better turn 1 there. Going to be wide. Fair bit of time through there. Not best first or second sector here. I was going to say first sector there, but our first sector was actually quite good. Got good acceleration, a little bit better coming out of there, so we might have made some time up there. 12 for this back straight here. Okay, so we've qualified 4th with that lap. Unfortunately, there was a couple of times we were on decent laps, but just ran it a little bit wide, picked up an invalid lap. So we sit with a 1:18.2 on the second row, which isn't too bad. Hopefully we can get a decent start in the wet and look to try and pull away a little bit of a gap, or stick with a couple of the riders that might be a little bit quicker than we will. So yeah, hopefully we'll be in front of Ivan Altola and Ayumu Sasaki. That is the objective. Let's see how we get on there. It's a shame really, because we did 2 quicker laps and then just ran a little bit wide on a couple of the corners and ended up touching a green and getting an invalid lap. So we could have done a quicker lap, but unfortunately we ran out of time. It is what it is. We are where we are. We are on P4, which isn't to be sniffed at, to be fair. We've got medium tyres in. We've got full fuel. We just want to see if that is maximum fuel. It's definitely maximum fuel, because you run out of fuel very quickly on these Moto 3s. So medium soft, or sorry, medium wet, full tank of fuel. Let's look at the grid then. We're all on the medium wet tyres. We are there in P4, joined by Ivan Altola, and behind us Ayumu Sasaki. This is going to be a pretty messy turn 1, I think. A very messy turn 1, I would have said. But let's see how we get on then. Let's see how we get on round here. Here we go. There we are. Sandwiched in the middle of first and second place. Let's get a good start. Here we go then. Clutch in, revs up. We switch to power map in 2. Just while we come off of the line. Last game reminded me you get a lot of wheel spin as you come off the line here. Stick straight inside of Daniel Algado here. Get up the inside of Daniel Algado if we can. Oh, switch to power map in 2. Whoa, Suzuki! Front of Suzuki just as we go through here. Oh, that's going to get a track limits warning for that one. Get off the curbs. Right, the grip level out here is horrendous. Constantly sliding around them corners there. Onto the brakes. Can we get up the inside of Danny Algado here? We can. We can get up the inside of a few of them. Switch to power map in 3 then. Power map in 3 is helping us down this main straight. We're going to go down the power map in 2 just as we come into the braking area. We're going with our old braking areas, but I wouldn't have said that's going to be enough for us in the wet. Ah, rear wheel just dripped off of the edge of that curb there. Going to be a tough one. Absolutely zero confidence in the wet whatsoever, to be honest. However, we have nearly half a second lead now. Up to 3 as we come down here then. Gap's 0.4. Can we get that gap up in the next couple of laps? Just to give us a little bit of breathing space. Get through these corners, it just doesn't hold. It just slides out on you. Got that slow through there. Power map in 3, come on. Gap's going up. If we get to lap 3 and that gap's still over half a second, we could, I'll say could, we could be able to manage this race. Another track limits warning, not if we get too many of them though. Starting to find a little bit of rhythm here. A little bit of confidence in the grip levels. Absolutely no wet practice whatsoever around here, so not doing too badly at the moment. Right, a little bit of overtake mode as we come down here. Let's see where we are as we get to the final back straight. At the moment, the gap is going up. 1.2 seconds is the gap. So if we can keep that up, I think we can manage this race. Tight. I think we were going to make that. Lost a bit of time through there. Lost a lot of time through there. Don't like that corner at all. Right, power mapping 3 now. The gap's come down a little bit, but I think that was pretty much my fault that gap's come down. So I'm gonna get my head down here. We are 3 laps in of this Grand Prix, and it looks to me at the moment that we have a little bit of pace over the AI in these wet conditions. Gap goes up to a second as we come around that corner, so we do lose a lot of time through sector 2. But through sectors 3 and 4, we make up so much more time. So yeah, gap's under a second at the moment, but I do think we've got a little bit more. This wasn't a good lap, so hopefully we can keep these competitors at bay. Take home maximum points again. So I come to the line to start lap 4. The gap's under. Daniel Argado is right behind us now, actually. Not a good lap at all there. 1:30, so 6 tenths slower in that lap. Daniel Argado! What's he doing? Right there, coming right in front of us and just taking the front wheel out. Hit to Messia then. In all fairness, you could say we put ourselves in that position with a very poor lap, but yeah, absolutely no need for that from Holgado there, I don't think. Right, power mapping 3 then. We need to get past Sasaki and at least Ortola here. 1.2 seconds to Ortola. That is an extra objective that we do want to complete. Closing in massively on Sasaki there. There's a little bit of contact there. That's wide. Good overtaking opportunity, but we're too wide. Fell out that one. Got to line up and overtake there as well. If anything, get myself in a little bit of a pickle there. Well, 1.5 is the gap to Masia, so the gap to Masia is safe. Oh my word. Freeway battle here. Ortola's gone wide. We've got the inside line on Sasaki. Oh, not there. Yeah, that's going to happen. Try and get up the inside. Doing everything to keep these two behind us now. Strip, don't really want to be out there. Power map in 3, we are right in Ortola's slipstream here. And as we pull out, we do get past him. Can we keep it this time? We got 2.5 seconds is the gap to Diego Moreira. Oh, Ortola going very wide there. Takes us with him. Don't want to be on them curbs. Wide. Our personal best lap of the race. Trying to keep the two people that we are battling with here, Sasaki and Ortola, are right behind us, so we are trying to keep them behind, as well as try and do it a little bit to try and catch up. Back off there, otherwise we would have got a long lap penalty. So much time going through there, they don't feel comfortable going around that corner at all. I'm up in 3 then, come on. We're not gaining on the car, We're not gaining on the bikes in front. Not gaining on the bikes in front of us here. Gained a little time through that corner though. Makes a difference when you can actually get it stopped. With Diego Moreira upsetting Danny Olgado here. Lost a bit of time in that last sector though. Quickest lap of the race. Thank you very much. Can we make it count? We are slowly catching up. These two in front. Not with that sort of line we're not going to make. Three laps left of this Grand Prix now. Like that corner. Right, you feel so unstable going through that corner. Wide. Gap to the leader is now 2 seconds. We've got 2.5 laps left. Gap to Ortola behind is 1.3, so we have gapped the riders behind. A lot of time through there, that wasn't very good. Gonna make it round that corner then. Beginning to struggle now, I think. Time. Those two in front are pulling away. They are doing quicker laps. We've just done our personal best. They've just done Diego Moreira has just done his quickest lap. And the quickest lap of the Grand Prix. Yeah, definitely starting to struggle with tyres now, I think. We just don't have the grip around these corners. See it sliding out, it's just not turning around these corners here. And I really don't like this corner at all. Well, I don't think we'd have had the pace to keep up with the other two anyway, regardless of the fact that halfway through this Grand Prix, Danny Algado knocked us off. Ivan Ortola is behind us by a second, and of course we are still in front of Ayumu Sasaki in the points. So as we come into the first 3 races of our Moto3 season, we aren't looking too bad, and I completely braked on my wrong marker there. Not getting a bike turn around these corners now. Get off the cabs. Really struggling now. Really struggling. You see my lap times have dropped considerably. That was a very poor lap, that one. What was that? A 30.4. The sort of lap time we did that caused us the crash with Holgado at the beginning of this Grand Prix. Need to get that back. What's all that about? Wow. Twice in the same corner we've been taken out now. And on the final lap of this Grand Prix as well. Can't believe that. Put in a couple of bad laps and they cost us. Not by our fault. My other rider's actually taken us out, which is lovely. Absolutely no grip whatsoever. Can't believe that. We would have completed our extra objective. Can we get payback on Sasaki at least? I don't know that we're going to. I think we're just a little bit too far back. We also don't really have that much confidence with the tyres anymore, so no, we're not going to. Being on the curbs there didn't help. It's just not turning in these last couple of laps. Yeah, really bad couple of laps there. The last couple of laps. Can't believe we got taken out by Sasaki. As he sits there and grabs his hand, as if to say, yes, I beat him. Can't really say he beat me, he pushed me off. Anyway. We are still top of the championship now by only 9 points. Our team is still top of the championship as well. I'm very disappointed with that one. That we... Oh, we get a penalty. Oh, because we didn't do all that objective, I suppose. I mean, that's slightly harsh. Slightly harsh considering. So here we go, turning point then. What have we got? We go one step at a time. What is that going to mean? Who's our rival now? Our rival is Sasaki again. Bit weird that we're against Sasaki again. Performance is convincing in CFMOTO. Finishing the race in front of Sasaki might result in additional support from the manufacturer. That is good news. That is good news. I'm pleased I kept Esgama behind me. I wanted to add some spice to this rivalry and thought we were both up for having fun. A season lives by these moments. It was an awesome weekend, even if I couldn't finish in front. Okay, so you won the challenge, but remember, the season's long and I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to go with that one. Just because he shouldn't really have beaten us there. I pushed myself to the maximum, but I wasn't able to keep Esgama behind me. I will definitely have to do better at Jerez if I want to finish in front. It was a good race. We need focus to keep this gap over in the next few races. Ending a race ahead of a direct rival is always a good feeling. At the end of the day, the team and I always meant to be at the front. No, that's not the right answer. It's a shame. It's a shame there we haven't got anything from Ortola, because not for Ortola, sorry. Ayumo, so that would have been nice. Okay, so that looks like it's going to take me straight into the next Grand Prix, which obviously is Jerez. So, unfortunately, that is all we have got time for today. Bit of a shame about the ending there in the race. Got knocked off twice in the same race, following a really poor lap, to be fair. But yeah, struggling in the wet there. don't really like these bikes in the wet. They just don't seem to have any grip, which is a really weird feeling. So, yeah, that was the race. That is where we are. We did finish 4th or 5th, I think, in the end of that race. So, not too bad, but not brilliant considering we qualified 4th. And, yeah, should have really been on the podium with that one at least. But it is what it is. That's what happens in racing. Unfortunately, we were on the receiving end of a little bit of bad luck there. So, if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button and leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, my content, if you haven't subscribed already. And if you do subscribe, thank you so much for subscribing and supporting me, my channel, and my videos. And don't forget to hit that all-important notification bell so you don't miss any of them as they drop onto YouTube. And I shall see you all in the next video.